Hello and welcome to Weekly Kashmir University Video Digest Quest. First, a look at the highlights. Payam-e-Ramazan competitions going on. Joint CSIR UGC NET examination held. A profile of the Department of Kashmiri. And some important notifications from the university. Now the details with your host Pinish Ali. The Division of Youth Affairs, Department of Students Welfare's 5-day festival Payam-e-Ramazan is going on in full swing in the university. Students from different schools and colleges are participating in different events during the 5-day festival. During the inaugural function, Dean Students Welfare Professor G.N. Khaki, while presenting the welcome address, said that such programs are held to uplift the morale of the students.
इस 5 रोज़ा तकरीब में वादी के तलबा व तालिबात शिरकत फरमा रहे हैं और हमें उम्मीद है कि उनकी शिरकत हमारी नौजवान नस्ल के लिए मशाल राह साबित होगी। हमारी नौजवान नस्ल आला सलाहियतों के मालिक है। इस बात का बरमला इजहार किया गया है जनाब वाइस चांसलर साहब और बाकी उलमा व फजला जो इस हकीकत से वाकिफ़ हैं कि हमारे नौजवान नस्ल सलाहियतों में किसी से भी पीछे नहीं है। तहकीक व तदकीक के फ़न से वो बिल्कुल वाकिफ़ है। तस्कीर कायनात के इल्म से वो आशना है, लेकिन इस्लाम से बहसत मजमूई और इस्लामी शायर से बिलखसूस बिल्कुल नाबलद ना आशना है। बहसत कौम हम दुनिया व माफिया से ख़ास तौर से मुनहमिक होकर रह गए हैं और अल्लाह के रसूल के अहकामात से बिल्कुल गफलत बरत चुके हैं।
Dean College Development Council Professor Neelufar Khan lauded the Department of Students Welfare for its active role and expressed hope that such programs should continue.
जो भी हम अपना टैलेंट शो करेंगे वो टैलेंट जो होगा हमारे दिल से होगा और मैं ये पूरी उम्मीद रखती हूँ कि इनकी जो लीडरशिप में है हमारा जो डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स वेलफेयर है ये आगे और तरक्की करेगा और जो भी हमारी सोसाइटी के लिए हमारे स्टूडेंट्स के लिए ओवरऑल डेवलपमेंट के लिए जो प्रोग्राम्स है उनको ऑर्गेनाइज करेंगे क्योंकि जैसे मैंने कहा कि जो डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स वेलफेयर है फेस ऑफ द यूनिवर्सिटी होता है और हमारा जो डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स वेलफेयर है हमारे बच्चे जो हैं यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ते हैं कॉलेजेस में हैं स्कूलों में हैं उनको एक अच्छी ट्रेनिंग मिले ताकि वो अच्छे इंसान बने।
Dean Academic Affairs Professor Musaddiq Amin Sahaf advised the students to study the Quran as the encyclopedia of knowledge.
We have to completely use this manual, the Quran, to live a complete life. Then at the same time, if we want to contribute to the society as a scientist, as an academician, as a scholar, then we have to read the Quran as an encyclopedia of all body of knowledge. When non-Muslims can use it for innovations, for inventions, why as a Muslim we cannot use it? Although we have a first right to use it, being the users of the Quran. They are not users of the Quran. They use and exploit Quran for their own interest. And it's not mandatory for them that they have to go through the Quran and shape their behavior in accordance with the Quran. When they do it, what problem is we have that we cannot shape our behavior, our actions, our thinking, our thought in accordance with the recommendation of the Quran.
In the ongoing festival, students are showing their skills in Quran recitation, Naat, Azan and calligraphy.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله.
The joint CSIR UGC NET examination was held in the university. The biannual exam is regularly held in the campus. The exam is an eligibility test for junior research fellowship and assistant professorship for the students of science subjects. The registrar, Dean Academic Affairs, coordinator of the CSIR NET, director admissions and other university officials along with the UGC observer were personally monitoring the examination. Later, speaking to the Quest team, Dean Academic Affairs Professor Musaddiq Amin Sahaf said that it's heartening that the University of Kashmir is conducting such examinations from the past 8 years.
It provides an opportunity to the students to participate in such exam and to be eligible for the fellowship as well as for the lecturership. In the past, this particular opportunity was not available to the students from the Kashmir Valley as it was conducted in the Jammu. It's after a lot of efforts by the University of Kashmir that they could manage a center here, and for the last almost 8 years this particular examination is also being conducted here along with other centers across the country.
He said that this year around 3,000 applications were received from the Kashmir Valley.
Almost 3,000 students have actually submitted their application to be the participant in this exam. But unfortunately, after inspecting a few departments, 17 centers which have been actually designated the centers for the examination, the team observed that a lot of students have not been able to reach to the research center because of present turmoil, which is the unfortunate part, because our students to at least participate in this examination and qualify this examination, and because it is only conducted twice in a year. But those who have appeared, I wish them success in this examination, and hopefully, as in the past, our students have been qualifying this exam. This year also, there will be a good percentage of students who will qualify this exam and will create a path for their career.
The UGC observer of the exam, Mr. Yadav, said that he was impressed with the facilities available in the University of Kashmir.
तो सबसे पहले मैं इनको धन्यवाद देता हूँ जो इन्होंने इतना बढ़िया कोऑपरेशन, इतना बढ़िया अच्छा प्रबंध, कंट्रोल रूम जो है हमारा बहुत अच्छी जगह आप लोगों ने अरेंजमेंट किया, किसी प्रकार की कोई डिस्टर्बेंस तो है नहीं यहाँ पे। और बाकी यूनिवर्सिटी का जो भी अरेंजमेंट है देखने में बहुत अच्छा लगा, अरेंजमेंट आपका बहुत बढ़िया है, कंफर्टेबल है, सीटिंग प्लानिंग भी बहुत अच्छा है, आपने सब्जेक्ट वाइज जो है सीटिंग प्लान भी पेस्ट किया हुआ है, बच्चों की कोई परेशानी नहीं है यहाँ पे, बच्चे आते हैं पढ़ के अपने आप चले जाते हैं रूम में।
A literate person is defined as someone who can read and write in his own mother tongue. Our mother tongue Kashmiri is being taught and propagated from the university's Department of Kashmiri for many years now. The department offers 4-semester MA program in Kashmiri for which eligibility criteria is at least 45% marks at the 3-year degree course with Kashmiri as one of the subjects. The department also offers a 1-year diploma course in Kashmiri. Since its inception, it has a rich legacy to organize seminars, symposia on various facets of regional as well as world literature. In 2009, the department was shifted from the ground floor of Allama Iqbal Library to the Humanities block. To understand the history of the department, the Quest team spoke to the head of department, Professor Majroor, and senior professor Shad Ramzan. They said that the department was initially established in 1974 as a research cell for the conduct of research on Kashmiri language. Later on, the research cell was converted into a full-fledged PG department in 1979.
There were people like Professor Muhyiddin Hajni, Muhammad Yusuf Teng, Rahman Rahi, and Saifuddin Soz, who took pain and got this department established as a research cell. Later on, when this department, this research cell was established, and it was headed then by Professor Muhammad Said. And later on in 1982, this department was established as a research department also. Then we started MPhil and PhD.
Yet, शोबस वत करीब करीब 17-18 वरी परनावन MA, डिप्लोमा, MPhil तो PhD तो बे करे मुख्तलिफ किताब ते तैयार अख टाइटल कशर डिपार्टमेंटन कोर्मुत मुख्तलिफ मौजून पे मतलब साइकोलॉजी पे आमत किताब लेखना हिस्ट्री पे आमत लेखना अत आमुत यह पोलिटिकल साइंस पे आमत लेखना मुख्तलिफ हिस्ट्री पे आमत लेखना किताब ये इथे कन कश्मीरी डिपार्टमेंट क्या अहम तर्जम कर मसलन दुनिया सारे खुद इलमी प्रान किताब मान रिपब्लिक तो तमुक ट्रांसलेशन कोर कश्मीरी डिपार्टमेंटन रियासत नगो सह कोर्मुत दो या कोर्मुत जाकिर हुसैन उर्दूस मज नत कोर कशिर डिपार्टमेंटन करनो इकबाल नाज़ की सबस।
From the beginning, the department has produced a considerable number of scholars whose contributions to the Kashmiri language and literature have been recognized.
There is a large number of MPhil and PhD scholars. Presently, we have 17 scholars who are carrying out their PhD program, integrated program, and we are admitting some 13 more students for the new session.
Although it is difficult to survive without the English language these days, but the mother tongue is able to give an understanding of roots to the students.
We cannot live without English. No nation, no people on the earth can live without English language because all knowledge comes through this language, and it's a must. We can't help English. But at the same time, we know that Kashmiri is our mother tongue, we have our roots in this language, we have our culture in this language, and if we denounce this language and if we forget this language, we are forgetting our roots. So this language has a cultural and civilizational significance and importance. So to take care of our culture, to take care of our roots and take care of our tradition and legacy and past, we have to give this subject to the students so that they are rooted in their culture and in their past.
Yus akki komuk ijtimai lashuur chu su chu tahzi maji zevi siti is hekan parznavit. Agar nai kuni komus si maji zev asna ya at asna tut ilmi basirat ya vano tut tarki yesna din sarkar tarf ya awam tarf teli tami komuch shinakt tami komuch praznat रावे वार वार नंबर 1 दोम कत मान आमुत पजर से तालीम अगर दिन आसे बचस सारी खुद बेहतर सूरत तमिस माजिज योतामत न माजिज मज इल्म फिक्र तारे तोताम हेक न बच्चे बेहतर खुद बेहतर इल्मी सलाहियत पैदा करित के।
With the introduction of Kashmiri language in schools and colleges, job prospects have improved.
Our students have been sitting in SET, SELECT and NET examinations for the last 20 years, and we have all our college teachers who are teaching in the colleges, even in plus 2, they are all NET qualified. So recently 2 more students have qualified JRF and we are admitting them to PhD program.
वन कशर जबान पर्न प्राइमरी सतह पे यूनिवर्सिटी सतह तमत तो जॉब प्रोस्पेक्टस बढ़ो ज़्यादा तो यह ओतर 5-8 दो ब्रो समखे सानी बच्चे अकिस वफदस मज सानिस सरकारस तो सरकार कोर आर्डर कि कशर जबान हसा गि yin पर्न वो 9th 10th मज गैप यस गैप यह कर सरकार पूर दोम कत कि वो हसा छू अल पल अच्छा सारे कॉलेजन मज कशर सब्जेक्ट हाँ हायर सेकेंडरी सतह पे वो कम तदाद मज तो यूस नेरन तम बापत पोस्ट सारे बच्चन ब्या चीज़ा सारे डिपार्टमेंटन मैसर मसलन सन बच्चे ज़्यादा गसन रेडियो कश्मीरस मज बस ट्रांसलेटर, दूरदर्शन मज ट्रांसलेटर तो न्यूज़ रीडर। अच्छु कल्चरल एकेडमी ते, अच्छु डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन ते, अच्छु हिंदुस्तान मज यानी मुल्की सतह पे इदार तम यम सिद सोद लैंग्वेजन से सकाफत से वाबस्त। लिहाजा अगर बच्चे पज कहीं काबिल आसे सो हेकि जान पन मुस्तकबिल शेरित।
Apart from teaching postgraduate classes and conduct of research studies, the department has a publishing wing which prepares the basic reading materials for the students and scholars.
In addition to publish our annual journal Anhar, we keep on publishing books on various aspects of Kashmiri language, culture and literature, and we also publish books, classics that are being translated from other languages into Kashmiri. Recently we published a book Umar Khayyam की जो रुबायात हैं, we got translated from an eminent writer of the Kashmiri language, and we recently published that book, Rubayat Umar Khayyam.
Apart from the Kashmir University, the Kashmiri language is taught in many universities across India.
It is taught in the Kashtawad campus of Jammu University. Then it is taught in Northern School of Languages at Patiala. And some research is being done on this language in Central Institute of Indian Languages, Mysore. And it is also taught at AMU. And there is a PhD program for Kashmiri also in AMU.
The widespread fear among a section of the Kashmiri society that Kashmiri language is going extinct was also dispelled.
कशर जबान कह शख्स वन कि अत हसा मुस्तकबिल रोशन क्या वो उर्दू कर सन बच्चे कर घर मज उर्दू तो मगर मे ज़ाती तौर यह कत अत पे यकीन क्या तो बे बस रिसर्च वुचमुत पन जन मे रिसर्च स्कॉलर कि वनकस ज़्यादा 5-6% अलाव लूख उर्दू बोलान कह 95% लूख वन तशर बोलान बे रोज कशर जबान तम सात जिंदा यम सात जबरदस्त संस्कृत बोल बाला अल पल 1200-1300 वरियन तम पे 500 वरियन फारसी जबान यह सरकारी जबान तो दरसी जबान इल्मी जबान मगर इन दोनवनी जबान मुकाबल रूस कशर जबान जिंद क्या जबान पर्न जिंद रोजान यानी कशर डिपार्टमेंट थाय कशर जबान जिंद कह जबान लूकन हुद मुश्तरक मीरास गो योताम कशर लूक कशर जबान बोलन तो तामत जबान जिंदा।
Now some important notifications from the university. The date of submission of online and hard copy of application forms for admission to 5-year IMBA and 5-year BA LLB for the academic session 2017 has been extended up to and including 30th June 2017. The classwork for PG first semester 2017 students will commence in all the departments from the 3rd of July. The date for submission of online and hard copy of application forms for admission to B.Ed program through distance mode for the academic session 2017 has been extended up to 30th June. To know more about these, log on to kashmiruniversity.ac.in or kashmiruniversity.net. With this, we come to the end of today's program. In case you have missed some part of the program, you can log on to emmrckashmir.com where you can watch the whole episode. Send us your suggestions at our email address quest@emmrckashmir.com. Dear students, it is important to dream and even more important to follow it. Nothing is impossible. Theodore Roosevelt said, "Believe you can and you're halfway there." With these words, I take your leave. See you next week. Goodbye.